Hello. This is my fourth reflection talking about Scratch. 'Cause it's pretty exciting. I've actually been using a lot more technology in my classroom in the last week, and it's been going really well. So Scratch is a program that I did my last reflection in, and it's a program that I've used a lot in the past, working with a lot of different students of a lot of different ages, and I love it. It's fantastic. I love to make things in it. I've made just dumb little games and different simulations and stuff in Scratch, and I love teaching it, and every time I teach it, every student I have just ends up doing really cool stuff with it. So in physics class this week, we're actually scrapping our normal plan to talk about momentum and yada yada, and instead we're going to be learning some of the basics of Scratch so that my students can learn how to make their own physics in Scratch. And hopefully we'll use it as an interface to kind of learn more about the way that things move, because pretty cool in Scratch, you can program the way that things move around the screen, and there's a lot of crossover, and I'm really excited to be using this as a pedagogical tool right now. So this is what I have shown them in class. It's just a really basic gravity simulator. So let's see, there's a ball right here. I can move it around the screen with my mouse, and you can see down here in this box it says what the height of the ball is. So watch this box as I move the ball around the screen. It's about 300 right here, and then towards the bottom of the screen it's 0. Then underneath the height box, see there's one that says timer. There's a blue box that says timer, and right now that's 0. So anytime I hold down the ball, it resets the timer, and then when I let go, it goes 1, 2, 3. So it's gonna count the seconds since letting go of the ball, and I can use that in a pretty cool way to make a gravity simulator. So check this out. Drag it to the top of the screen and let go. And it kind of glitches up a little bit. My computer's being pretty slow right now because I'm doing this screencast and also running a couple Scratch programs. But if you actually look at it in your browser, so check out this link up here. Go to this link right here, project 7830164. Put that in your browser, and it'll hopefully run a little bit smoother, and you can see that it's a pretty neat and pretty accurate simulation of gravity. Okay, so what I'm most excited to be doing right now, though, is turning this into a bigger project. I think for my Choose Your Own Adventure project, I'm building an interface that I can use as an educational tool in the classroom that kind of teaches, it shows some of the basic laws of physics through some pretty simple and elegant and engaging simulations. And then hopefully also it can be a tool for teaching students about how to use Scratch. I can teach some of the basics of Scratch within this program. So it's just the very beginning. I'll show you what I have right now. There's a lot more that I want to do with it. So again, if you want to see it on your own browser, here's the link up here, 788-84854. Type that in, check it out on your own. Every Scratch game you start by pressing the green flag, so you press this and then it'll begin. Hopefully. Okay. Again, it's kind of freezing up. So this is the start screen, and it's got this ball bouncing around the start screen. It's very flashy, very engaging, hopefully, I don't know, maybe it's totally overwhelming. I'm down for that feedback. Okay, so there's this simulation, and I think that what I really want to do with this program is just offer a lot of really simple, elegant simulations. And so there's one right here, even on the start screen, there's this ball that goes around the screen. It blinks, and so you can grab it with your mouse and drag it around. Let go of it and it starts moving around again, and it's randomized, so it just moves around on its own around the screen whichever way it wants. I can change the speed of the ball with this knob right here. It's kind of a hidden little Easter egg on the page. Make the ball go fast, make the ball go slow. Oh, and the music's all messed up, so I'll just mute the computer. Then I click Gravity Simulator, and now here's that Gravity Simulator that I was showing earlier, except it looks a little bit nicer. It works within the interface of the program. I drop the ball and it falls down. And here's the timer up here. It's a little bit slicker, so I let go and it goes 1 and counts up. It says it took about 1 second for it to fall the length of the screen. So it looks a little bit nicer than the last one. I'm still working on it, still working out some glitches, and I want to add more to it. I want to add some parameters that you can change, because that's the most fun part of any simulation, is like being able to fiddle knobs. So like, just like dumb things like make the ball a little bit bigger or make it bounce. I'd love to make it bounce. Change the color of the ball. But also it would be fun to have a knob or a slider to change the amount of gravity, how strong the gravity is. So you can make it like it's falling on the moon, or make it like it's falling on a neutron star, and it'll fall different depending on the level of gravity. I think that would be fun, I think. So I just kind of want to make screens like this, just little fun interactive physics lessons on this program that I can share with students. They can discover it on their own. They can even do kind of worksheets with this, and then they can ultimately learn how to make, maybe not as snazzy as this, but they can learn to make their own simulations in Scratch that demonstrate these laws of physics. Cool, so that's what I have. Thank you for watching it, looking through it. Check it out on your own. Again, this is the URL up here, 7888484. Just type that in and check it out on your own. Try and break it. Let me know if you break it, and then I'll try and fix it. That's like the most tedious part of programming, is breaking your game and then trying to figure out why it broke. I'm sure it's filled with glitches. I already know that it's filled with glitches. So yeah, cool. Enjoy. Try making your own games in Scratch. It's super fun. It's like the best program you can use. But yeah.